Okay, California's just come out with a ridiculous $20 an hour minimum wage. I tell you, if you got a business in California, man, I would be getting your butt out and find some place else. Uh, you know, this is the problem with states like New York and California. What happens is it takes all your money to deal with the regulatory issues and stuff they've got there. Give you an example, St. Kitts, our minimum wage here is like, they just raised it too, by the way. I just give you the US dollar figure. It comes out to just under $4 an hour. It's about $3.98 US. That's like 5 times less than the minimum wage in California. And the great thing about St. Kitts is no income tax, no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax. So can you imagine knocking your wages back? We're looking at 80%. And then on top of that, you don't have an income tax. This is the type of thing that we're talking about. But if you really want to make a change in your business, this is a great place to go. And not just that, you're looking at terrific weather all year round. The Leeward Island chain of countries is the best place, I think, as far as weather goes in the world. You can swim, you can do sailing, you can do all kinds of things outside. Antigua is another good place. Either one of these countries are good, and neither one of them have an income tax. Now, one thing I want to just tell you, there was a story here in this article that came out in Yahoo Finance, and it was talking about that California McDonald's franchise owner says the focus on survival with unprecedented $20 per hour minimum wage, foreseeing higher prices. So what's happening is these people are coming in and now they're charging ridiculous prices for hamburgers. So, I gave you an example here in Germany where I'm at now, where the minimum wage is like, it's less than half what California's is. And this is through the roof here. And I gave you an example, just a McDonald's here, you're looking at $14 for a bag of fries and a hamburger. It's ridiculous. I went in there. I never eat at McDonald's, but I said, I want to just see what's happening here. So I can imagine what's happening in California. It's just incredible how bad the government's just taking over everybody's business there and telling them what to do. But they were talking about here in response to California's new $20 US minimum wage law. Fast food franchisees are being forced to rethink their business strategies to stay afloat. This guy, Scott Roderick, who owns 18 McDonald's franchises in the state. Now he's considering measures to manage the increased labor costs without resorting to layoffs, which he sees, he really doesn't want to do it, but it's the last resort, is laying off all these people. But since the implementation of the new wage early this month, there have been several changes in the fast food industry, including reduced employee hours and increased menu prices at multiple chains. Now, according to Kalinowski Equity Research, Wendy's has increased its menu prices by about 8%, and Chipotle Mexican Grill has seen a price rise of approximately 7.5%. Now, Starbucks has adjusted the prices of its offerings in California locations by around 7%. And Taco Bell has raised its prices by 3%. Now, Roderick, he described the past few weeks as a whirlwind of activity trying to adapt to the new financial pressures that the unprecedented law has created. The focus he's talking about right now is just surviving. Roderick was talking about during an interview with Varney and Company on Fox. And he noted that the raising prices is a delicate balance as consumer tolerance for higher costs is limits. Now, initially, he increased menu prices by 5% to 7% between January and March, but recognizes that further adjustments are necessary. Now, trending Americans, it's incredible that people, this is not just affecting, a lot of lower income people eat at McDonald's. So now what's happening is, due to the fact other people's wages are going up, poor people now are having to pay a lot more to eat at McDonald's. Now, it just doesn't help. I think if someone wants to make more money and they don't like minimum wage, Start your own business, whether it's part-time or full-time. That's what I did. Had my first job out of school, I was teaching tennis and I broke my foot and I couldn't find a job. This is during recession. The only thing I could find was washing dishes. And I actually washed dishes. I did that for a while till I could get my foot back going again. But and then finally I just said, the money is not working for someone else. It's working for having your own business. And, I just broke away. So, but the government getting involved just ruins everything. It makes everything go up in prices. And then the poor people can't afford to eat. It's just incredible, their mindset here. But he went on to say that this is my family's 50th year in McDonald's business, and I'm planning on fighting and surviving for another 50 years, he said, by underscoring his commitment to sustaining the business amid challenging conditions. Now, the new wage law not only raises the operation costs, but also prompts business owners like Roderick to consider broader implementation for their business and locations in future family involvement in the industry. The only thing you can do really is just try to hire all your family members and try to get the money back and keep it in the family that way. That's what they were talking about here. He shared concerns about the continuing business in California. It's going to remain, if it's going to remain viable for the next generation, considering the state's regulatory environment. Now, according to Bloomberg, the law has instigated broader economic changes across various industries. Michaela Mendelsohn, who operates 6 El Polo Loco locations, has had to raise managers' salaries to over 10% to more than $83,000 annually to align with the new wage regulations. This adjustment is a response to specific provision in the law that requires salaried staff at fast food establishments to earn at least double what the minimum wage is. Folks, if you've got a business in the U.S. and you're looking at problems like this, move to a place that's got low wages. Even the Philippines. The Philippines has got some of the best wages in the world. You can either outsource. Now, some businesses, you need them in-house. So you might want to relocate your place, your business, to another country. Even St. Kitts is a real good place because there's no income tax, no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax. And your minimum wage is so low, it's under $4 an hour. If you want to know more how to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 4 to 8 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And number 2 is I would like to hear from you. If you get a question or comment, put it below. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.